How are we? What do you notice about this video? It's not mental. And Instagram, for me, is just completely mental now. It is. Look at the sun in my eyes. Wow. It's completely mental. There is nothing normal on there anymore. And the normal people just get filtered out. It's like Zuckerberg's going like, nah, you're not mad enough. You're not mental enough. Where's your purple lighting? Where's your 60-second video? I thought we said 60-second videos. And then the content creators have to go, sorry, Mark. Sorry. And a 60-second video. Are you telling me that you can make valid points, explain them, have real conversation with people in 60 seconds? No. No, we can't. So what I'm saying is, in a very weird, not normal way, is I am moving content from Instagram to YouTube, because YouTube, I feel like you can have time to actually just talk about normal stuff, just be normal. Like, why is everyone being so mental on Instagram? And that's because that's what the app, it promotes madness. It promotes AI, slop, just pigs and eggs, boiled eggs just coming out of people's eyes, and pigs playing songs on like all sorts of mad instruments that don't exist. I don't want to see that anymore. I'm a grown man. I'm 35. I don't want to see pigs and eggs that are AI generated. I want to see someone going, did you see the news about Franz Ferdinand making a comeback? Aren't they a terrible band? That's what I want. I want someone to relax me. I want to put an app on and go, this is nice. I agree with that. I don't agree with that, but he's not being offensive by shouting in my face. So yeah, the Daily Dirt, what is it? I guess it is just me, and hopefully Rich, if he can get on board with this, just talking about normal things, because the normal talk that me and Rich send each other every day via WhatsApp is what's kept me and him in a really good place in life. It's kept me sober, it's kept me positive, it's kept me realistic. I haven't got too carried away with myself, and I feel like that is the greatest tool I have learned to use in sobriety and just being a normal person, in inverted commas, just a functioning person who's just trying to be a decent version of themselves. That is all because I just have real conversation every day. And if I'm trying to promote that, I can't be doing it in a 60-second video on Instagram going like, this is what you do, this is what you don't do, and it's rushed, it's mad. I can do this on YouTube. And it's fine. I do that on Instagram. Zuckerberg is going, what are you doing? What? Why are you having a drink? Yeah, I thought we said no drinking. No drinking. There's no silly buggers on Instagram. You just make your point and fuck off. Submit your reel, and we might put it in the algorithm. We probably won't, because you're not attractive enough, Sam. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for Rich, I don't think. So yeah, hope everyone's cool with that. I'm like actually excited to just talk normally on YouTube without this pressure of like, have you made enough points? Is your video long enough? Is your video short enough? Does it have correct lighting? No, I'm not playing the game. Like I said, I'm 35. I can't be doing that. That is a young man's game. The TikTok, it's all, I can't get into it. I can't do it. YouTube, I can just be normal and be myself and tell people how I'm feeling and tell people what I've been through in a really normal way. Normal to me anyway. And that's what's helped me. So that is why I want to move the content to here. And if you want to watch it, you can watch it. And you can go, do you know what, I'm going to have the 10-minute Daily Dirt with Sam. Because he's ridiculous to listen to. Or because he's relaxing. Or because he's similar to me. Or he's what I used to be like. Or blah, whatever. That's the absolute best thing about social media is you can decide what you have. You can decide to have this. And if you have decided, thanks so much, because I appreciate that there are many, many different ways you can spend your time that might be a bit more fruitful than this. So I appreciate you. And if you're one of the people watching this, just know that you are one of the first to watch this. Because at some point I am going to hit 100 subscribers, and Rich is going to hit 100 subscribers, and we're going to be like, wow, look at us, and you will be one of the first. You'll be one of the first. So never forget that. You're watching the first Daily Dirt, the first Daily Dirt episode ever. Imagine that. So the podcast is very much going to be the bread and butter of Dirty Work. That is going to be the main event. Every other week, Friday, the episode is coming out, and that is the main thing. That it will always be the main thing. This, I guess, is just all the bits in between, you know, not the glamorous subjects, not the interesting subjects, but the real life, the grit of sobriety, the grit of not drinking, the grit of my mental health problems, day in, day out, and my mental health blessings that I have. And I feel like I can actually explain them on YouTube. You know, the podcast is such an amazing way for me to express myself, and for Rich to really express himself and have interesting conversation. And this is just another way of doing that. It just means I don't have to be paying lip service to this 60-second immediate TikTok style vids that I just cannot get on board with. So yeah, Friday tomorrow, that's nice. Love a Friday. I absolutely love a Friday. I think when I first stopped drinking, I used to lie and say I loved Mondays. I'm like, love Mondays now. No, what, you don't love a Monday? It's because you're drinking, mate. And I've realised that's bullshit. I still don't like Mondays that much. Do not like Mondays that much. They're alright. They're alright. They used to be horrible. Mondays, oh my God, oh my day. Monday, count me out. What are you doing? You want to do something on a Monday? Count me out. I'm going to work, then I'm going home. And no. Just no on a Monday. Now I'm like, what are you doing? You want to go to... Nah, I probably won't. But thanks for the invite. Probably keep myself to myself on a Monday. But nice one. Nice one. It's Monday, Tuesday tomorrow. I had a good weekend. How was yours? And that is the difference now. Friday, however, wow. Love a Friday. Love going to work. Love turning up to work. How you doing? It's Friday. My boss buys us lunch on a Friday. Every single Friday I am like buzzing. I'm buzzing for it. I love it. I'm like, yes, lunch gets bought for us today. A bit like the rats on Muppet Christmas Carol when they have the Christmas Eve early finish. It's what I feel like every Friday. Imagine that, feeling like a rat. My sisters used to call me a rat. There's trauma for you. Anyway, hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's okay with me doing this. I'm sure someone's watching this on their phone like that, going, fucking hell, he has lost the plot, well and truly. And yeah, maybe. But do you know what? I honestly think this is what I want to do. And I think Harris will be the same. I've asked for his blessing for me to do this form of content. He hasn't actually given it me yet. He's going to be waking up to this, and he's going to ring me going, Sam, what are you doing? Why do you think you can just make decisions without my authority? So it could put a spanner in the works. Hey, that's life. Hope everyone's good. Want to keep it 10 minutes, so that's 9 minutes 30. Friday tomorrow. What are we doing for the weekend? If I got a comment on this video saying what you're doing this weekend, I'm actually going to send you a Dirty Work sticker that's worth about 80 cents, which is 40p. Not to be sniffed at. Hope we're good.
Tuned into the dirty work with Salmon Rich, where the work is really dirty. See?